हरिः ओम् नमः सर्वेभ्यः। अद्य भाषाप्रवेशप्रथमभागस्य षट्चत्वारिंशत्तमे कक्षार्थं भवतां सर्वेषां स्वागतं। गतकक्षायाः पुनस्मरणं। गतकक्षायां तः पर्यन्तम् इत्यस्य विषयं वयम् अवगतवन्तः। तत्र तः इति फ्रम् पर्यन्तं टिल् आर् टु इति अर्थः भवति। तत्र नगरदर्शनं कदा इत्यस्मिन् नवविंशतितमे पाठे तत्र तः पर्यन्तम् इत्यस्य अभ्यासः आसीत्। तम् अभ्यासं वयम् अधीतवन्तः। अग्रे वारम् आरभ्य वारम् इन् इङ्ग्लिश् इट् इस् टैम्स्, नम्बर् आफ् टैम्स्, अण्ड् आरभ्य स्टार्टिङ्ग् फ्रम्। सो एतयोः अपि प्रयोगं वयं ज्ञातवन्तः। तदनुगुणम् अभ्यासं कृत्वा अग्रे 30 पाठमपि वयं समापितवन्तः। एवम् अद्य वयम् अग्रे किञ्चित् गत्वा नूतनविषयम् एकवारं पठामः. So in the today's session we will learn some short topics that will be very much helpful for our conversation, so that we will see today. Then we will move on to the next subsequent chapter. So today's chapter will be little skip to the regular flow, and we will take some intermediate chapter in the upcoming things, that is on cha, iti, eva, and there are a few avyayams like that. So we are going to see them, and then we will come back to our regular track. Okay, so in today's session the avyayam which we are going to see is the cha. I think we have used it multiple times, and most of you already familiar with the cha. It means and. Okay, and any of you are going to see it little formally, and we'll have some exercise around this, and we'll move on. So cha generally it means and. In English we use and. The same thing we use cha in this Sanskrit language. So let us see some examples, and we'll understand that better. The first example is Ramaha Lakshmanaha Sita cha vanam gacchanti. So Ramaha and Lakshmanaha and Sita went, go to the forest. So here the cha is used to indicate all together. So Ramaha and Lakshmanaha and Sita all together went to the forest, or going to the forest. It's in present tense. So here the thing to understand here is the cha, it means and it is generally or always prefixed or suffixed at the end of the that set actually. So in English we actually use and before the last element in that list, or before the last person or object in that list. But in Sanskrit, cha we will be using at the end of that complete collection or the set. For example, Ramaha Lakshmanaha Sita cha vanam gacchanti. But in English it would be one before the last one, like Rama, Lakshmana and Sita go to the forest. Okay, that's the difference. And sometimes we might also see the multiple instances of cha also, like Ramaha cha, Lakshmanaha cha, Sita cha vanam gacchanti. That is also absolutely correct. But in all the cases, whether you use it for every object or person here, or you use it collectively at the end, it doesn't matter, but it should always appear after or at the end of the element or end of that list. Okay, you cannot say cha Ramaha cha Lakshmanaha. No, that is not correct. Ramaha cha Lakshmanaha cha Sita cha vanam gacchanti, or Ramaha Lakshmanaha Sita cha vanam gacchanti. Both are correct, and both means Rama, Lakshmana and Sita go to the forest. And similarly, the cha can be used for any word given in the sentence, provided those two or three or multiple words share the same vibhakti or same properties. For example, here if we say Ramaha, Lakshmanaha, Sita, they are all in the same vibhakti. So probably we can use cha there. So you cannot say that Ramaha vanam cha gacchanti. No, that way you cannot say that. Generally the same vibhakti words, whatever you see here, that can be grouped together with cha. Okay, and not necessarily should be on the Prathama Vibhakti, it can be for any Vibhakti words can be grouped together. Okay. And before that, if you see Ramaha, if you take just a sentence called Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, so there Ramaha is a singular, so it will be Gacchati, it will be the right form. So Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, and Lakshmanaha Vanam Gacchati, and Sita Vanam Gacchati. Okay, but when you combine all three, Ramaha, Lakshmanaha, Sita, Cha, so in this case, though the individual words are actually in singular, but collectively it is a plural form. So the corresponding Kriya Padam should be used, or maybe whatever rules it is pertained for the Bahuvachanam should be used here. So Ramaha, Lakshmanaha, Sita, this becomes plural, so it should be Gacchanti. Okay, that way we should remember. And the next one is, we'll see some other example now. So Ramaha Vanam Nadim Cha Gacchati. So here Cha, it is again used on the Dvitiya Vibhakti sentences, Dvitiya Vibhakti words here. So Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, Ramaha Nadim Gacchati. So Rama goes to the forest and Rama goes to the river. So when you combine them, Rama goes to the forest and river. Okay, in that case, Vanam Nadim Cha Gacchati. So in this case, both Vanam and Nadim both are in the same Vibhakti, and of course they are sharing the same property of destination for Rama's Gamana Kriya. So in that way we can actually join together with Cha. So Ramaha Vanam Nadim Cha Gacchati. So not only this one, even Cha can be used even for Kriya Padams also. So basically any word or any two or more words share the same or they are similar in nature, whether they are all Kriya Padams or they are all same Vibhakti or they are all similar. If they share the similar properties, you can always use Cha. So let us also see some example for the Kriya Padam, the two Kriya Padams joined with Cha. Example, Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, Ramaha Khadati. So in this case, Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, Khadati Cha. So he goes to the forest and eats. So Ramaha Vanam Gacchati, Khadati Cha. So in this case, Gacchati and Khadati, they are joined with Cha. Okay, so this is one example. Even for Kriya Padams, you can join together with Cha. For example, Balakaha Patati Likhati Cha. So boy reads and writes. Okay, that way can join with Cha. And a few more examples for different Vibhakti here. So Patrani Vrikshebhyaha Latabhyaha Cha Patanti. The leaves fall from the trees and from the creepers or the climbers, right? So in this case, Vrikshebhyaha Latabhyaha, they share the same properties from where that apadhanam happens. So they both can be joined together with Cha. So Patrani Vrikshebhyaha Latabhyaha Cha Patanti. And okay, I think that these are all the few examples I have for Cha. Let us have a very short Q&A session. If there are any questions around Cha on how to use it, we can ask, and same time we can try to frame some sentences using Cha. And one more thing is, Cha cannot be used to join the sentences. It is just used to join the parts of the sentences, but definitely not to join the sentences. For example, Ramaha Gacchati Sita Patati. You cannot use Ramaha Gacchati Sita Patati Cha. No, that is not correct. So Ramaha Gacchati is a separate sentence and Sita Patati is a different sentence. You cannot join these two sentences with Cha. Cha can be used to join or combine some parts of the sentence, but not sentences together. Okay, that is something we need to remember. So with that, we'll move on to the short Q&A and then maybe a short exercise on this one. Basically, you need to frame some sentences using Cha.
नमो नमः.
Namaha.
Is it right? Mama उत्पीठिकायां पुस्तकानि लेखन्यः सन्ति.
Uttamam.
दशरथस्य पुत्राः रामः लक्ष्मणः भरतः शत्रुघ्नः च सन्ति.
Uttamam.
पिता मन्दिरं वाटिकायां च गच्छति.
Vatikayam, what is the right vibhakti should be used here?
If it is in Dvitiya Vibhakti, it should be Vatikam.
Yeah, which one should be used? Saptami or Dvitiya?
Dvitiya. So it will be Pita.
Okay, so
Pita Mandiram Vatikam cha gacchati.
Uttamam.
Thank you, sir.
Balakah Devalayam Vidyalayam cha gacchati. Suppose if we say that it is the past tense, Balakah Devalayam Vidyalayam gatava. Is it correct?
Yes, it is correct. So remaining, there is no change in the remaining parts of the sentence.
अहम् आपणम् उद्यानं च गच्छामि.
Uttamam.
लड्डुकं हल्वां च खादति.
Khadami. Aham khadami.
खादामि च खादामि. मम अहं मम पुत्र च देवालयं गच्छामि.
Can you repeat?
Can
you repeat that?
No, with my son and daughter, I have gone to the temple.
No, you are saying I myself and son and daughter went to the temple or go to the temple, right? Aham mama putraha mama putri cha devalayam gacchamaha.
Correct?
Am.
मम गृहे मम पुत्रः स्नुषा पौत्री च वसन्ति स्म. Is it correct?
What's the meaning?
In my house, I am used to living with my son, daughter-in-law and granddaughter.
Okay, can you repeat the sentence again now? Mama grihe.
मम गृहे मम पुत्रः स्नुषा पौत्री च वसन्ति स्म.
Okay, you are saying those three were used to stay in my home. Right? Okay, that's correct.
Yes.
When we use this cha, we cannot use the dual like with aham mama sakhi cha vanam gachatah or gachavah, right?
Gacchavaha, right? You can use it, yes.
बालकः ग्रन्थं पुस्तकं च पठति.
Uttamam.
आञ्जनेयः गृहे भवने वने च सीताम् अन्वेषणं कृतवान्. Is it correct?
Sitayaha anveshanam kritavan.
Oh, sorry. सीतायाः अन्वेषणं कृतवान्.
Okay, I think that's good actually. We are done with all the items. Now we'll move on. So I think we'll be getting similar exercise here on this topic as well. Write 5 sentences of 5 sentences using cha. Okay, that would be the forum exercise for this topic. Yeah, that's all for today. Thank you all for watching this video online. If there are any questions or if you want to interact with teachers or students, please log into forum.Sanskrit.Today, or you can even join our Telegram group. You can find the link of the Telegram group in the course page. And subscribe to this channel Sanskrit.Today to watch more videos like this, and share this video with your friends and interested people or group, and make use of the comment section below the video if you have any suggestions or feedback about this session or the series. Finally, click on the like button, and if let us meet in the next session with some other topic. Dhanyawadaha.